Okay, so the beginning of a new month brings with it potential for great things to happen in our lives. And with a new strength and new attitude and new thoughts and new focus towards certain things that we want to achieve, I hope that this brand new month helps you to fulfill everything that you want to happen in your life. We are in the last quarter of the year. We are in October, and very, very soon, November, December sets in, and then 2024 comes to a wrap. I always say that as the year progresses or as new month comes through, whatever you hope to achieve, whatever you hope to, fulfill, discover in your life, do that. Don't wait for anybody. It's a brand new month, and you're welcome to ER Extra on Metro TV socials with me, Nanaya. Today we are going to talk about something interesting, lots of stories that are trending in the news or things that happen on our weekly entertainment review show on the Table of Life. I'm going to sum up, give you some highlights, recap for you to enjoy in case you missed any on our weekly show. Coming up today, we have that Denumba is in the news. Pastor Love is in the news. Idris Elba, that's fine English Hollywood actor, is also in the news. And our very own English model media personality, Naomi Campbell, has spent wrong money, and she's also in the news. And then at the latter part of the show, as I wrap it up, we'll give you some interesting videos you love to enjoy and watch. My name again is Nanaya Tanwa. Let's start with our local stories. And the first has to do with Pastor Love. Okay, so our first story has to do with Pastor Love, and Pastor Love has been jailed 48 months in hard labor for stealing, and that is quite sad. But then what did Pastor Love do? Pastor Hammond Love, widely known as Pastor Love, has been convicted of theft and sentenced to 48 months in prison with hard labor. Hey, Pastor Moa. So reports has it that Pastor Love, a former husband of gospel musician Obapa Christie, was found guilty of the offense after 7 years of trial. What was the offense? Now, before I tell you about the offense, let's delve into what has happened now. Before he was sentenced, Pastor Love pleaded with the court for mercy, adding that he was willing to pay a fine that will be imposed on him. The court, which was presided by Mr. Isaac Addo, took into consideration for the fact that he's actually a pastor. Even me, I would have done that because he was also a first-time offender. Now, the pastor has committed a great sin. What was the sin? Now, the fact of the case that was presented by ASP Frimpong was that in 2010, one Samuel Amankwa, a resident of United States of America, shipped a 4x4 vehicle into Ghana and taxed Pastor Love, to go and clear it from the port. I mean, when things like this happen there, why wouldn't you tell your pastor to go for it for you? But then later, the complainant told Pastor Love to hold on to the sale of the vehicle as he would travel into Ghana and refund his money to him. But then in April 2017, the complainant arrived in Ghana and contacted Pastor Love for his vehicle, but he could not produce it upon several demands. The complainant lodged a complaint to the police, and Pastor Love was arrested in May 2017. Now, during the negotiations, the convicted Pastor Love told the police that he secured a loan of 40,000 Ghana cedi with 20% interest to clear the vehicle and was accruing more interest. That is what happens when you take loan. So he sold the vehicle at a cost of 80,000 Ghana cedis without the consent of the owner and paid 70 Ghana cedis of the loan to the company. And with all these, we asked Pastor Love to actually show us which company he took the loan from and which he paid the money into. But as we are speaking, we don't know the company. So therefore, Pastor Love has to go in for 48 months with hard labor or software. That's a very sad one. But then away from that, let's go to someone who celebrated his birthday on the 29th of September 2024. I remember so well because I know my mom is 28 September, and I always know that my mom would talk about DL. With some of the Gen Z, sometimes you wouldn't understand when we talk about the legends in our Ghanaian music space. DL, Kojo Entry, Amachi Dede. These people have really done so well, and they have actually paved the way for most of the musicians that you, the Gen Zs, love to enjoy. So sometimes take time to actually go and enjoy songs from back in the day. So Daddy Lumba celebrated his 60th birthday, and everyone who follows Daddy Lumba on social media knows that when it comes to celebrating his birthday, a lot of people show love because they are friends of DL who actually turn up to actually pay homage and also experience that whole new age with Daddy Lumba. And this year it happened. Now, during the celebration, something interesting happened that has to do with Oforian Ponsa. I'm trying to remember an Oforian Ponsa song. All right, star, collaborate and listen, listen, listen. Why many? Why? Hey, my voice is so good, though. Man, who baby at a shock. That's my favorite Oforian Ponsa song. And Oforian Ponsa was at the event just to celebrate Daddy Lumba. But then something interesting happened. I'm not going to bore you with a long talk. Let's watch it, and then when we come back, I'll give you my take and then give you some reactions from social media.
And me papa I say na answer na me papa beba no me pesa me can sembi me papa Daddy Lumba or more than a prophet na eda Daddy Lumba o who me no say Oforian Ponsa oh yes star. Daddy, I love you so much. I love you so much. I say, if you want any omo papa or ha, someone suturu sura na fe, omo pesa ombeku papa num, ana me boana. I respect him too much.
Mama mini kan fada se mamunya. Mesdames, moi c'est un moi va bégayer et on me birthday Vanjen dise ya etutu mini nyina oyare bebrebe no em say mama champion in the America no wheelchair mo am try nyina ende yankopon aye madom aba medi 60 years yes me ka se radio ni mo nyam Bedi and 60 years. Ghana my mokoda na mo bompa ya mami. So ready beche yan kwatentini ahodi. Amen.
So welcome back. As you could see in the video, what are you thinking? Was it what you were also thinking that DL actually snubbed Oforian Ponsa? Well, for me, I don't see it that way, but then that's what people are reading into the video. Because as Oforian Ponsa was on stage, giving accolades, telling people about how Daddy Lumba has actually impacted him and his music, he was told that DL is coming onto the stage, so he has to get ready. So as he was wrapping up, seeing the legend, seeing DL, he tried to embrace DL, but then people are saying that DL sort of like went back, so on and so forth. But then it was a beautiful celebration, Daddy Lumba's 60th birthday. Let's take a look at some more highlights. Listen to maybe 1 or 2 songs, and then we'll come back and take other stories.
I'm talking, you know, yeah, no, yeah. Friends follow I'm talking, no, yeah. Now, no way, no cover by you. Now, no way, no cover by you.
Okay, so to another story, Hollywood and English actor Idris Elba has signed on to headline the second edition of the African Cinema Summit, which will be held from October 7th to 10th, 2024 in Accra. Now, the African Cinema Summit is a 3-day event that brings stakeholders from the cinema industry value chain worldwide in Africa. And the National Film Authority of Ghana's second annual African Cinema will have Idris Elba, a Golden Globe winner, and also the chairman of the IE7 and the Acuna Group joining top bill former Netflix executives, and also the co-founder of Juno Studios, Fiona Lamte, and Ghana's Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture. The summit will once again take place at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel in Accra with the theme, the relevance of cinema in African communities. And this year, organizers have said speakers will debate the current surge in local content production and consumers' ways of advocating the cinema investment and how to reimagine the African experience. And the likes of countries representing this year is Morocco, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, Angola. They are all set to attend alongside movie executive throughout the African diaspora and reps from investment bodies across the Exim Bank and IFC. So this is set to happen in Ghana, and we can't wait to see how it pans out. Yes. Now let's head to Nigeria. Our beloved neighbors, we love them so much, and there's always something happening in Nigeria. Now we know that in this month, the beginning of this month is actually Nigerian Independence Day, and we didn't see so many things on social media, but what we saw was the fact that the long-standing rival beef, whatever you want to call it, between Wizkid and Davido suddenly appeared on social media again. Why did it happen? All of a sudden, we were on X when we saw Wizkid tweeting, saying a lot of things we didn't even understand. The Oju Olegba hitmaker started throwing shots on shots, and most people actually concluded that it is directed to only one person, and that is Davido. Now let's take a look at some of the tweets that he posted. Okay, so Wizkid said, first off, you are not as fly as me. Can't sing or make music like me. You can't dress. You don't make more money than me. You don't even got hoes. I know producer will censor the side. Like me. You don't know yourself. You are cheap. You pull up for less than we do. Now, F off. Hey, it's serious. Let me continue. Now, F off, you spoiled rich child. So this side is what confirmed that it's actually for Davido, because we all know that David is rich as, you know. That's all you are. F you and your father's money, we got ours. Yo! Oh my, oh my. Charlie, like, they need to censor so many things I'm saying in this tweet. So, every nigga around you broke. You damn ass lawyer. Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, you dumb ass lawyer. I mean, he wanted to say your dumb ass lawyer flies with you everywhere, dressed like basket mouth. Our lawyers are too busy for that shit. You kids with an exclamation mark. Bang bang. You see the way you watch Netflix movie and then you're about to start and the tone can do doom. That's how it seems here. Now let's move on to another one. Wizkid tweeted, Niger is a place the rich weaponize poverty, so you carry all those broke boys in real life and get them visa so they worship you and not tell you about yourself. Call you 001. You delusional, F God, the F is too much. Are you idiots? The only time you are 001 is when you are in your house. You know David is actually OBU, like 30 BG. I don't know if I'm getting that one right. It's right? 30 BG, yes. So I don't know where the 001 is coming from. I don't know if yes, it's 001. Which one? 001. Which one is the 001? Okay. What? Huh? Billion. Hey. You are not 001 for nothing, but Instagram followers. You don't make money than anybody in Nigeria in music. Cheap guy. Everything about you screams cheap. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys are supposed to be celebrating your 64th Independence Day, and you are just watching Wizkid do this to Davido. But as I'm speaking to you now, David has actually not said anything. It's just Wizkid doing his thing. But then this comes at the back of, like, he's about to release some projects, and so that's why he's doing that. But now let's check some Nigerians' reaction towards this whole fight Wizkid has with Davido. Now, in some of the tweets, someone said, "This is the longest rivalry in the history of Nigerian entertainment. We are tired. We are tired. Wizkid claims David is a whack artist with no talent, but forgets one thing. He, Wizkid, wouldn't be where he is today without Davido. His rivalry with the no-talent artist keeps his relevance in this day, and lyrically speaking, none is superior to the other." Now, the person continues to also say, "Wizkid, you cannot be talking about myths when you yourself have not dropped a hit song for years, and mind your language." Now, Wizkid before posted Pussy Boys dropping myths again. I think producer will censor that because the words are too much. Now, another said, "Wizkid will be on his own smoking Igbo and eating suya, but this other guy's camp will be shading and insulting him. If he decides to talk, y'all will say he started it. He's looking for clouting. He's too troublesome. Hypocrite," with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exclamation marks. Yes. So these are the things Nigerians are saying. I don't know what you also think about that, but you can also comment down for us to know what you think about Wizkid and Davido. Yeah. Do you like that one, or you want "I feel die on top of your matter"? It's okay. It's okay. You know what? Let's take our last story. Okay, so let's move on to another sad story, and it has to do with American Hollywood star John Amos, known for the hit sitcom Good Times Roots, coming to America. He has died, according to his longtime publicist, Foster. Now, Foster disclosed on Tuesday, 1st October, that Amos died in Los Angeles of natural causes on August 21st. She also shared a statement from Amos's son, stating that it is with heartfelt sadness that I share with you that my father has transitioned. The statement read, "He was a man with the kindest heart and a heart of gold, and he was loved by the world. Many fans considered him their TV father. He lived a good life. His legacy will live on his outstanding works in television and film as an actor." Amos was born and raised in East Orange, New Jersey. Amos found his first passion in sports after he fell in love with football. The New Jersey native received his Emmy nomination for portraying Toby, the oldest version of Kunta Kinte, in the acclaimed 1977 ABC miniseries Roots, and he played the manager of McDonald's-like restaurant who hires an American prince, that's Eddie Murphy, and his right-hand man, Arsen Hall, in Coming to America 1988 movie. That's a very sad story there. But then the story is quite confusing, that he died of natural death on August 21st, but then his death was, disclosed to the world on the 1st of October. After 45 days, that was when it was disclosed to the world that this actor has actually died. On social media, so many people are asking questions that why do you wait 45 days to confirm this news to the world? Her daughter has actually shared her opinion on social media, saying that even family members did not know anything about it, and it's quite confusing. That why is it that someone dies on the 21st of August and then it is disclosed to the world on 1st of October? That's a lot of mystery to solve. People are questioning whoever was taking care of him, his elderly brother, his parents, his friends around him. Why didn't people know? The whys are a lot. If we get that update, of course, I'll share with you on ER Extra. Watchdog investigations uncovered widespread evidence of financial misconduct at the poverty relief charity she founded. The supermodel was disqualified for 5 years after a charity commission inquiry found that Fashion for Relief passed on small fraction of the millions of pounds it raised from star-studded celebrity fashion events to good causes. The charity improperly spent tens of thousands of pounds on luxury hotel rooms, flights, spa treatments, personal security and cigarettes for Campbell, whilst unauthorized consultancy payments running into hundreds of thousands of pounds were made to one of Campbell's fellow trustees. It's found that over 5 years period from 2016, Fashion for Relief raised just under 4.8 million euros from a series of fashion shows, but paid out only 389,000 euros in grants to partners, charities, once the cost of events and other expenses were accounted for. Now, nearly 350,000 euros were later recovered from the charity by interim managers appointed by the commission and paid for the charities Save the Children and the Mayor's Fund of America, which reported Fashion for Relief to the regulators 4 years after failing to receive promised payments from fundraising agreements. Fashion for Relief has previously argued that it was not solely a fundraising charity, but also a platform that, through its high-profile fundraising events, encouraged donors to give directly to a partnered charities, and they were going to be used for good causes. There you have it. Naomi Campbell spending money she's not supposed to spend on cigarettes, spa treatments. Eesh. That's too much. That's too much. Now, as we wrap up, we'll give you some funny videos just for yourself. And those funny videos are sponsored by my producer.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana. I'm all my swear and all my heart. I promise to owe you highest. Our heritage going forward. I pledge my Mehaka. Our heritage going forward through the blood and toil of our fathers. You are my my I promise.
All too soon, this is where we draw the curtains on today's episode of ER Extra. I always say that in case you missed anything on entertainment review, don't worry. I'll give you all the highlights, the recap, and the details of every entertainment news that you missed. My name is Anaya Tanwa Boache. Big shout outs to you each and every time going on to our socials. So actually take time to watch and also share, telling a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And also big shout outs to all my crew members. Until I see you, stay safe, and also remember that in all things, remember to stay safe. Bye.